Hi everybody, it's Cantor Blatt. I hope you had a really great week. This week we're reading the Torah portion of Achrei, which means after death. We're diving into the story of the end of the story of when Nadav and Avihu, Aaron's sons, were consumed by fire after improperly sacrificing. They didn't wait to follow the instructions on how to sacrifice to God, and they wanted to get close to God, so they rushed it, and it got them in trouble. We see the end of that story here. And then Achrei also talks about the holiday of Yom Kippur and all of the details laid out for us and how to observe it in temple times and how we base our liturgy around it now and how we observe it now in modern times. Two very heavy things that we just talked about. And then finally, the portion ends with a long list of negative commandments concerning sexual relationships. These three topics of discussion are very heavy topics. They're discussed in Achrei, and we're just coming down from this high of Passover, this sense of freedom. And we get tossed into these tough conversations. The important message here in our Torah portion is that there are conversations that are hard, that need to be had. These laws that were laid out were in response to things that were happening around and in the Jewish community. So they needed to be responded to with these laws. They are important discussions. Achrei is filled with these heavy topics, and we face them head on. When we're done, we get to next week. We have Kiddushim, holiness. How do we get to be holy? How do we get to be close to God? So rather than skipping ahead, like Nadav and Avihu did and getting into trouble, let's take our time, let's get through those tough topics, and then we get lifted next week with Kiddushim. I hope you have a Shabbat Shalom. Take care, everybody. Be well.